Back in the shop with Frank's 325. Today we're going to be doing the rear turbo kit that we had planned on with the car. So we've got this Precision, I think this is a 7675. That's going to go in the back. The car, when we originally put it together, we built the exhaust planning on the turbo kit. So we built a pretty small exhaust. It's got a single 2.5 inch all the way out the back. It's got a merge up front. So we're going to get this thing up in the air, cut off the muffler, get this turbo hung on there, and we're going to start from the back and then work our way forward. So we'll see where we get to. Let's get this up in there. All right, so now that we got the muffler out of the way, we got a little better view of what's going on here. So since this was a 325 car, it only had the cubby on the driver's side here, and it has this compartment. If this was a 335 car, you have a whole lot of room back here, but this is plenty up here. So what we're gonna try to do is set the turbo in here in such a way that we can have this as our inlet, have the downpipe maybe facing this way so we can make a turn and come out here at the stock location. We gotta make enough room for a wastegate, and then the charge pipe going forward and along the driver's side of the differential.
Mike has most of the fab work done. I will say the only thing about rear mount systems, they are not pretty. they are function over form. He's got it all the way up here, connected. The old intercooler came off his car. Running up, he's still gonna make the connection to the throttle body. Cold side, hot side. Frank's running his drain back to the front. Got the scavenge pump here. He's already done this line. Got the feed in. Little bullet muffler off the back. So it's a coming together.
So we got most of Frank's car all put together. Got the second fuel pump all wired up. Intercooler's plumbed. Cold side's done. Got the old stock BMW intercooler on here off my car. So he's gonna take it around the parking lot for the first little drive and see what it does. Bah! We've got the scavenge pump wired up to the stock fuel pump, so now when he opens the door. Go ahead, I'll listen. Alright, so we got Frank's car running, finally making some boost. We're gonna let these guys go make a couple hits, see what it makes for boost. Who wants it? It's recording.
Hey, can you do the, hey, Michael!
Mike!
Over here. We're not going to the log.
What?
To the log.
just unloaded Frank's car off the trailer. We're down here at Horsepower Factory where Frank works, Caesar Tunes. Making a couple little rips in the car, getting it ready to go on the dyno. This thing sounds super cool. Doesn't sound that laggy. Yeah, it's only on 8 pounds.
I brake boosted it right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. I bet it makes more than 500. It makes like 575.
Yeah. It sounds really fucking cool. Give me a little rip. It sounds real cool. Alright, we're gonna get some cars out of the way, get this thing on the dyno, see what it makes.
I had to drive it. Probably shouldn't have done it next to everybody's shit. He was like, I don't know if it's either cars or a trash can. See, now you just need to be standing here and listen to it move.
Oh yeah, it sounds like
it sounds cool in the car. I can imagine. I was trying to brake boost it in a second, and I realized like if you're hard on the brakes, it doesn't really like a brake boost. But if you just let off the gas off the brake just a little bit, then all of a sudden it like starts smooth.
like you just give it a little gas.
Just let it roll, like let it get some speed, and all of a sudden it fucking smooth. Was that when you went back by? Oh no, that was 2, 3, 4 whenever I went by. What did it end up making?
You worried?
A little bit. I'll be worried too. Yeah. You see, that has to have something doing bust. Something gonna bust.
We made a couple pulls in this thing and it's not making any boost. We put a new 20-pound spring in the gate. We put the reference at the top of the gate. We check for leaks. We don't know what's going on. But Frank's got this 67, 66 T4. We're gonna pull off this PTE and throw this VS turbo on there and see if we can't find the problem. I hope this fixes it.
That's a lie. That is a lie.
A lot, yeah. So
Shit.
maybe.
I think the turbo is probably fine, but the engine's not.
Engine may get power on motor though, so like.
I don't know.
We could dyno it right now on motor. See
Yeah.
what it makes. See, it still makes 64 with the turbo back on.
It's gonna be hot as fuck.
All right, we got this new 6766 on. Hopefully this thing makes some boost this time.
Okay, so we're finishing up the editing on this video, and we kind of left you in limbo towards the end here. It got real late, and once the car started smoking, everyone was like, all right, that's it. Let's shut it down and go home. But got Frank to do a little filming at the shop. He tore into the car, found the issue, and actually already has the motor replaced. So we're going to jump over to him. I apologize for the vertically filmed footage. He just shot it on his phone real quick, just so this video had some sort of ending or some sort of closure. So let's jump over to Frank.
Update on the swap car. It made 640 on about 18 pounds with the 6-liter. We ended up having some issues with the precision turbo. So we mounted a VS Racing 6766 on it, on the dyno, and it made a huge difference in spool time. Responded to boost because the 6766 or 7665 didn't want to make boost. It only made about 8 pounds of boost. So we swapped the turbo, made 640, and we had a little problem. Let me show you. We broke a ringland on the LY660 that was in the car. The motor, the rest of the motor was fine. We ended up taking it apart over the weekend, and the block is fine. I have a spare piston I'm gonna swap in to replace this one right here. Same thing, LY6. This is the motor right here. Everything was fine. Cam bearings look good. All the pistons are fine. The rods, the bearings, everything was fine. It still had oil pressure. So I checked the gap on the ring, and it was pretty tight. It was around like 24 on the top ring. Now the car has a 4.8. I had laying around. I paid $200 for it. Gen 4 4.8. I swapped everything over from the 6-liter, the heads, the cam, timing chain, oil pump, lifters. Everything came off the 6-liter and bolted right onto this one. And we fired it up today, and it had 58 pounds of oil pressure, cold start. So the motor wasn't making any weird noises. I'm gonna drive it around a bit on the street and see how it does, and then we'll stick it back on the dyno and see what she makes with the 67, 66. we're not putting the Precision 76, 75 back on it for a while till we figure out why it didn't build boost. But for now, we'll be happy with the 4.8. Should make good power. Anything over 600 I'll be happy with. Should be plenty for the car.